everyone, once again, to yet another episode of Culture Salad. I am your introducer for today with this funky mic. Please always keep your hands sanitized, that's very important. Our topic for today is actually living, location basically. How people are living their lives in Korea and also how people would adapt to living alone. I mentioned the migration that will also be happening around. I'll let our host Alex take it away.
Yeah, so as DK already mentioned before, today our topic will be living, but specifically for us, living in Korea or living in Korea as a migrant, right? So most of us came here. They weren't born and raised here. So yeah, I think that's going to be the topic for today. And then let's start like introduce yourself one more time really quickly, but like tell us what you're doing in Korea and why you came to Korea, and like maybe really simply how was it for you coming to Korea, and what was like maybe the first like few culture shocks, I would say. Let's start with that. Okay.
I suppose we'll go about this in which direction is this? Counterclockwise. I came to Korea just to learn more about the culture, basically. I lived overseas for like 15 years-ish or so. I never knew much about the country I grew up with. I went to Vietnam when I was like 6-7 years old, so wish to learn more. But I didn't realize just how seriously everyone here took their video games, I guess. So during freshman year, I was very unprepared for how much I was actually had to drink. So though I made a name for myself unintentionally in college. Yeah, that's my first culture shock. All right, how about you, Dante?
So when I first came back to Korea, I was like 11 to 12 years old. Like I had lived in the States for nearly a decade at the time, and so when I came back, I didn't really have that much of a culture shock, except for the fact that people were zombies. Like they have absolutely no enthusiasm whatsoever. Like the little kids are they're just crazy, and as they get older, it's just gone, and they have zero enthusiasm for anything.
Yeah.
Especially in the subway.
Yeah.
Especially in the subway. Except line number one. Line number one is also comedy.
Okay.
No, but I had the same thought, but at the crosswalks, when everybody was on their phone and they had the light.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, just don't look at your phone. Yeah, look at the world. You know. That's where I was at the same. I was like zombie, and then like truth hanging.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody's depressed. Everyone. It's really bad.
It kind of bleeds in.
They really try to not make any eye contact with anyone.
Yeah.
That's super great.
Okay, then what about you guys? I mean, you were.
You were born and raised in Korea, right?
Yeah, I raised in Korea and I lived my whole life in Korea. And I have an experience to live in Spain alone, so we can talk about it later.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
How about you? You were born and raised too in Korea?
Yeah, basically I'm Korean, but what I've noticed is that I went to an international school since I was 7 till 14 or 15. That when I first got my first experience in school was not in the Korean educational curriculum. So when I went to middle school in Korea, it kind of surprised me because it was really conservative and they don't even let me wear 패딩도 못 입고.
There was
Oh, it has a style.
Yeah. Very strict dress
I was
codes.
like, I just really couldn't get used to all the weird rules.
Yeah. Okay.
I think your school was full of bondes, like boomers. Young boomers.
Yeah, what about you, Ian?
So, hi, I'm Jessica from Australia. So I left Korea when I was 8 years old. So basically, I have some memories of me living in Korea when I was young. But I came back to Korea after becoming an adult, after graduating high school. So just to make it short, my first culture shock was people speeding on the road, speeding on the road.
Yeah.
That was my first culture shock, and I was disgusted with it. I didn't want to walk on the same pedestrian road after that. But I'm kind of getting used to it, kind of, but still it's a culture shock.
And why did you come to Korea?
Oh yeah, I came to Korea, like it's the same with DK. I thought that I didn't have much experience of my own culture. Like even though it's my country, I didn't know anything. I have no friends and no family. So I really wanted to experience my own culture and stay in this country. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
For me, it's just like Alex. I wasn't born in Korea, I was born in Argentina actually. And I had to come to Korea because, well, the economical situation in Argentina wasn't that good, so we had to migrate with all our families. And, well, the first and most shocking cultural difference between Argentina and Korea was the toilets actually. The first time I went to work in Korea here, there were like people brushing their teeth in their toilets
Yeah.
and spitting and everything. When in Argentina they don't do that actually. They never brush their teeth like outside their houses. And yeah,
That's the same in Australia too.
Really?
That was a
Yeah.
really culture shock too.
Yeah. Yeah, but to pick up on what Andre said, like culture shock wise, in regards to the bathroom, like of course, like brushing your teeth in the bathroom was culture shock for me too. But just the fact that you have bathrooms everywhere almost that are clean and you can actually use them in like train stations, public areas, cafes everywhere, that was a culture shock to me too.
Yeah,
Oh,
clean bathroom
yeah,
is
yeah.
not it's not common.
Right.
Yeah, especially like public bathroom, like they're a mess.
Yeah. They stink.
Yeah, no, but like in Germany, you
They
always
have drugs in the bathrooms.
Well, let's not go.
Yeah, don't go over that.
So, yeah, exactly. In Germany, you have those kind of issues like homelessness, like people, and then, but also like if you go to a cafe or something, they just will ask you to buy something or a restaurant. So that's one culture shock, and culture shock, like just everything in total, I would say. Like, if you like the first time or the area I was like hanging out the most was Gonde when I first came to Korea. So there was like these like shining like science kanpan. And
Just a lot of signs.
yeah, right. Those and like the drinking culture is very different. Like the alcohol is different, and just everything.
Yeah.
Train stations in Germany, for example, we have all the cables, internet cables, everything. They're underground. They don't hang around like in the air and dangling. So that was like And then also in Korea, you have like something everywhere, like in the basement, on the fourth floor, on the rooftop, in the basement, in the
What is in the basement?
anything like a house, a bar,
Can be
a parking lot.
Yeah.
Like so every last inch or centimeter is like used. So that's like culture shock, I would say.
How is it in German?
Pretty much everything. No, like in Germany it's but it's not like the architecture is a bit different too. Like in Germany, in the like first level, you have like restaurants, cafes, anything, and then above that people live. That's like almost pretty much everywhere. And then the cables are all underground.
I suppose for a lot of people who've actually lived in suburban or rural districts, people maybe like me, I think the whole metropolitan state of things was a big culture shock too, and also how well they try to keep traffic rules. In Vietnam, with all the motorbikes and stuff going around, people have no respect for traffic and people crossing the street. There's not even traffic lights. All you gotta do is just watch the road, pray, and maybe run. Maybe, and hope the guys and hope everyone's feeling a bit reasonable. It was a nice change of pace compared to nice change of pace, knowing that there's like specific lines to cross, like specific crossing places, and everyone respects that.
Yeah.
And people crack down
I heard that you don't even need a license to drive.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't. You can have a bit of fun if you get chased by cops. Well, it's a fun chase. And a bit of a raucous time in my youth, but let's not go into that.
Wait, you were chased by cops?
Well,
No. So anyways,
Hey.
no criminal records.
yeah. So this was my culture shock in Korea.
Yeah, okay.
Why I maybe decided to come here was I think we talked about it last time with the jobs that I wanted to go to the army, but then the places where I wanted to go to I got rejected, so I didn't know what to do. And then similar to like and unders and everything. Like, you don't know what to do. And you don't know Korea really. Like, it's like kind of hard for me, but you don't know anything about it.
I think just like Korea was like our common interest that made us come to this country.
Yeah, no, like it's like.
Let's leave the microphone here.
No, it's like for me, like coming from Europe, but also listening to all of you, like Korea or Asia is like if you're from Europe, you know Spain, the other European countries. You're also kind of familiar with the US through media and everything. But Korea is like outside of the comfort zone or what you know, but still like a civilized country where you have doctors and everything. It's not like some completely like where you're like, okay, so where like.
It's not really like underdeveloped country.
Yeah, and then like it's like the structure is the same. You have like public transportation, buses, like airplanes, everything, and then the language is different, culture is different, everything else. Like the small details are different.
Yeah. Also, like there's no rubbish bin on the road.
Yeah,
it's really hard to see. Yeah.
You pay a fee if you're caught like littering anywhere. You gotta pay a hefty fee.
And like
yeah, you do. There's in my neighborhood, there's like speakers where you pass them and it says if you litter here and you're spotted by each camera, you gotta.
Yeah, but the funny thing is like people literally throw their house garbage on the street.
Yeah.
So that's not really work.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But, I actually looked into that, and then
But I heard like there was a lot of reason why the government decided not to put any rubbish bin on the road. Like it was related to all the living style that we had. Like it wasn't just going well with public rubbish bins.
Well, so like if you put rubbish bins on the road, like people just throw trash at the rubbish bins, not into the rubbish bins. So like you'll have like trash heaps around the bins, and like government's saying, no, we don't like that.
And like we have to. Is it the same in the other country? I don't know, but
it's not
like we have to pay for our own trash, right? But in other countries, like in Australia, we don't have to pay for that. So I think that's one of the reasons why there's no rubbish bin on the road, because we have the responsibility to pay for our own garbage. Like
but like you think usually like the house owner or like the city or like a greater institution like manages or pays for it. Like Korea's like they're individual. Like you have to buy the plastic bags with the tag on it. But anyway, so we talked about the culture shocks that we had. So we had garbage, bathroom, drinking, parking, all kinds of everything. Okay, then maybe let's talk about what was the first thing you did when you came to Korea, like housing, getting a job, or like what was when you first arrived in Korea? What was like the to-do list? Like where do you get like phone plan?
Like when I first came to Korea, I met my grandpa and we had sundubu for lunch.
So that was your first thing you did? You didn't even get a SIM card for your phone?
What?
You didn't even get a SIM card?
I didn't have a phone.
Oh my god.
I was in elementary school.
Oh, okay. How about someone who came after?
True, you came with like your family and everything, so you didn't come alone. Yeah.
Speaking of someone who came alone, the first thing I did was indeed get a new data plan and stuff on my phone. I had to change it a couple months later because I just listened to all the promotional offers they threw my way. You know how most phone companies, especially the Prime, KT, SKT, and LG all do that stuff. I was, this looks interesting. I'll go for that. Then I ended up paying $500,000 out of my wallet the first month. And I thought, this gotta change, and I immediately downgraded to a more cheap $45,000 per month.
500,000 in a month?
Yeah.
550만 원?
Yeah.
How?
That is a scam.
That was I had gigabyte speed internet, so that paid out for me.
I mean, like unlimited calls and data don't cost that much.
Thank you.
So it's just not 바가지시요.
I think so. I got scammed a lot during my
but also like we're gonna talk about our experiences here, but you guys like jump in and tell us like what we did wrong or what we maybe see wrong. Since you like have the Korean perspective, you might not be able to relate, and also you could give us tips. Like I always ask my girlfriend, for example, isn't there like some 기후 우대 card, like the climate change card, like something for students? In Germany we have that a lot. If you say you get stuff for cheap, but
I think like in Korea there's a lot of good government kind of support that you can get, but just people doesn't
don't.
Yeah.
They don't care and they call the communists.
Yeah, but also, yeah, exactly. Like the nature of this, like it's kind of a bit short, like thought shortly. Like in Germany, you have like you get Kindergeld, children's money. So everyone who has a child gets every month like 200 euros, like every month. Like it's not you have to apply.
We do have that.
You don't have to apply. You don't make anything. And then also for university students, if your parents don't have enough money, but you have to move out to a different city, we call it BAföG. It's the government. BAföG. It's like abbreviation for something, but I don't know. But like basically they give you like depending on your parents' household, like they give you a certain amount of money, and then after 10 years after you graduate, you have to pay back half of it. But it's like you can rely on it, you get it every month. But in Korea, it's like I always apply these scholarships, and it's like complete bullshit because you apply, you get like $1,000, maybe really
Yeah, it's
annoying.
really
It's
hard.
like-
There's so much documents to do in Korea.
Yeah.
It's just anything related to government or anything support, like financial support, so much
No,
work.
it's like very short term. Like there's no concepts and all.
Funny thing is like there's a reason why it's all that convoluted because like it used to not be convoluted and like so many people just like scammed the system.
Yeah.
Then like the government's like, no, we can't do this anymore.
Yeah, so a lot of policies just come and go in Korea. It's very short term.
Like the funny thing about like if you have a very idiotic sounding rule, it's because somebody did something more idiotic than that. Like there's a reason it says like don't eat the laundry detergent. Someone ate the laundry detergent and they went to the hospital.
Rule of Murphy.
Yeah. Okay. So the first thing Dante did when he came here was eating sundubu. Right.
First thing I did.
One of the Korean
Yeah.
dishes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
First thing I did was get scammed.
Okay, that's a good thing to say.
TK got scared. Okay then.
How about you, Alex?
Yeah, me, like the first thing when I came here is like when I moved in with my friend from the Oaktown, so Oaktown like a language institute. I met him in Gonde, so like before I came back, we decided like me, him, and then one other guy who also met after I went to Germany. We would move together, so. We moved in together, and then the first thing we did was like carry all our shit into the house, and then the previous like our Jijun, like our house owner landlord, he didn't care about that house as long as we pay rent. So the previous like people, they left some stuff there, and then it was dirty. So we like cleaned everything at first.
So how much was your rent when you first came?
Like the deposit was like 7 million won. But- Yeah, and then
That's not bad.
and then
Was the monthly
the
rent?
monthly rent was like 900. Yeah.
Like 90만 원.
Right. So
But
then.
that's for free, right?
Yeah. Right.
Money.
So everything.
Like then that's really.
How big
really
was
reasonable.
the
I don't know the square meters, but like we have one big room, and me and my like friend from Colombia, we had to share it, and then my like friend I actually originally knew, he was staying in a smaller single room, and then we had a kitchen, bathroom. And
So it was a 2-room.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
tour.
Wait, isn't that chill? Like 2 rooms and then one like large central.
But it's
cloister.
90만 원, so it kind of makes sense if it's in Conde.
Yeah. No, it was like Gui. It was fine. Like I kind of complained. We didn't pay much, and we were all students, so that. And then getting phone plan, but my friend, he lived in Korea at that time for like 2 years, so he knew all the ins and outs for like foreigners. But so he took me to like 친근 통화 or something. It's like Chinese something, but it's like iPhone.
I have 3
Yeah.
I think
So I pay like 2만 원. Technically, I have 3 calls and then 15 gigabytes every month. But I always have too much. I spend too much data, so I end up paying like 8만 원 extra. Yeah, but
There's
in total,
like saving plan.
yeah, in total I pay like,
Do you know about saving plans? Like the iPhone, but with the.
Oh yeah. So like the one like I use right now, like it's called like SKT Slim. I think it's like you have like 15 gigabytes of data per month, and then if you use all that, you get unlimited data, but at a lower speed. Like it's capped
Did
at
you know
megabytes a
that?
second.
No, I used to have that one, but I think I changed it because I was doing a lot of work in the subway. I had to like do things, and it was too slow. But I never talk on the phone.
Yeah,
But then if sometimes I ended up talking more on the phone, so my phone bill exploded. So I was like, okay, then let's switch it up. Anyways, like that's that. Phone plan, housing, and then getting a job was difficult.
Did you not go to school when you first came to
No,
Korea?
I went like to the lockdown. But when I came back again, I was trying to get to university. So I had to like earn money and then at the same time apply for university.
Oh, so like the second time you came to Chung Ang?
I came, but I didn't go. I wasn't accepted into Chung Ang. I came here before I even had to like go do all the application. I did all that stuff here.
The first time you came, you said you were not gonna stay in Korea, and then you came back to Germany.
Yeah,
And then
basically.
you came back.
But you know, I went back to Korea with thinking that I'm going to be like a soldier or go to the army, but that didn't work. So then,
Back to Germany.
no, and I like Korea. I like Korea. Like you know, like I went to the US for 1 year, and like also Korea. I like culture shock. It's like interesting. You stay for the, yeah, there really is, because if you stay at the same place for too long, you like get bored and it's like monotone. You get used to it. Yeah, Korea wasn't like that. Even now, still I'm Korea. Like, wow. Right? No, but yeah, phone plan, housing. Yeah, finding a job was a hassle. Like,
What was your first job you got?
like yeah, I think I showed you the picture where the apron.
You taught little kids, right?
Oh yeah, teaching like really small kids, like they even wear like diapers. And, like, one girl, like she pooped herself. No, but
Did you have to change their diapers?
no, they were very small, so the moms were there. So I said, I think you're, you know. So I did that job, and then parallel to that, I did the college applications. Yeah. Well, I had my friends, and so I wasn't completely alone. Yeah. What about you? What was your first steps when you came to Korea?
When I first came to Korea, my original plan was to just stay here for a year. But somehow I got caught in Korea.
Did you get a boyfriend?
No, not a boyfriend, but like so I decided to stay another year after a year. So in the first year I stayed at my grandparents' house because I didn't have any plan to live long. But then because please calm
Brain
down.
fart?
Please calm down. Okay, so after that, when I decided to stay longer in Korea, that's when I started to think about going to university. So then I kind of went into studying for transferring exams, and then I started living alone, all that stuff. So I think the first year I came here wasn't that kind of a big deal because I had my grandparents here. So like housing, I had no problem. Friends, not that important. I mean, it is important, but it was important to move, right? And then phone plans, my grandparents helped me, so it was quite easy for me to kind of adjust into the new environment. But the second year was the harsh one. I was living in Goshiwon
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
because I had to study. Like I was in Noryangjin and Goshiwon in Noryangjin.
Why didn't you study in your grandparents' house?
Oh, because where I studied was in Seoul and my grandparents' house is in Gyeonggi-do. So I didn't want to spend time on transport for 2 hours.
So then you went to like
took a better route than I did.
Oh, did you go to like etude?
No, I do it.
No, etude.
Kimyoung.
김영편이구나.
Yeah, Kimyoung. So that was my really harsh year. So oh wait, is it? No, wait, that was my third year. So my second year, I was just sorry, I got confused. But that was the first year that I lived by myself. So I was in a 월세. It was quite cheap, like deposit 300만 원 and like 40 월세. But it was like underground. It was underground, like no, just one room. In Seoul, in Noryangjin. So it is 반지하. It was 반지하. Yeah. So 40만 원 per month. So, and then I stayed there for a year to get some credits, like to get into university. You need credits from
학점은.
from other schools.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I did during that year, and then I moved to.
But why did you do this like so complicated? Like for example, me and Andrew did through 재외 고민 전형.
As I told you before in
Like,
other class,
yeah.
did I tell you? But I think I did. I did apply for 재외 국민. I spent a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, but I missed to see the first.
You missed the deadline?
No, I did make the deadline, but how do you say it? I didn't check. I missed the date.
So you must have
on the-
follow-up messages then.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't even know if I got into an interview or not because I didn't even check. I thought the interview day was the day that I had to check that if I got into an interview, but it was an interview day, not an announcement day.
Yeah.
You know?
I had to pay for one of my university fees out of pocket because of the same thing.
Yeah. So that's why I couldn't make it into an easy road.
No, but like.
Well, that you
just
just like wait a year, right?
Yeah, twice a year you can do it. So just
I was just fed up with those 1 year. Like I had enough preparing. Okay, no more prepare. I'll just study and just go to university.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I like to
Okay, then Andres, what about you? How were your first days or maybe 2 weeks in Korea?
My story goes like this.
Alright.
My parents and my sister moved into Korea
Andres, John.
in quarantine period. So they came to Korea in COVID times, like 2019.
Was it even possible like to travel?
Oh yeah, it's possible, but you have to like 14-day quarantine, like if you want to get to Korea.
Yeah, you had to get like a certificate or something to come here. But I didn't come here then because I was studying back in Argentina University. So I was in my third year, and then like COVID was like passed, and my parents said like you have to come here because we like there are some problems with the house and like economical issues and whatever. And so I came to Korea, and the first thing I wanted to do was trying to like exchange. Transfer. I wanted to transfer, but then the universities in Korea like don't recognize the Argentinian universities, so
Why?
I don't know.
Perfectly reasonable.
I guess the name wasn't that like recognizable, or I don't know. They didn't have like something related. I don't know. So I was like thinking about what could I do here in Korea. So the first thing I did was having a dinner with my uncle, and he was the person who gave me the job in Yoido in the asset company. Yeah. So I did that, and then I was talking to him like this happened. I couldn't get into the university as a transfer student, so he told me like, okay, start over again. And I was like, no, I don't want to. Like, I don't want to start over
What's your
again.
major when you're in?
English translator.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
So like your uncle's like a big boss?
Yeah, he's the CEO of the company.
Whoa.
So
What
Could
company?
you introduce me to
What
him?
company? Can you give a hint on
Hey, I was first in
No.
No, I'm the first to ask about
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay.
Oh.
And then, well, I think like 6 months passed by, and then I decided to go again to university, so I applied to many universities. But the best one was here in Chung Ang, so I came here to study economics because economics was related to the job in Yoido. So I thought it was going to be like the best option for my major.
So did you get accepted from another university as well?
Yeah, I got accepted to the one, the
항공?
항공.
항공대.
Yeah,
한국 항공대, Korea Aerospace University.
Yeah, that one. But that was another major. I was actually interested in like programming too, so I applied for that in that one. But I preferred this one, so I came to here, like this university. And then,
That was already pretty detailed. And let's go further into the details. So like, yeah, for you, like, we're like picking apart our lives before you and me, like, I live with my parents. No, anyway.
Mine is honestly just a way. Mine is mostly just a slew of dissent, though.
I think I talked about
University.
too long. Like,
Seriously?
such a long period. I talked about 3 years here. And
No, but like,
No.
that's it.
It feels like I'm listening to a podcast.
we talked about
You're in a
like,
podcast.
we talked about the like hard facts like money,
Yeah.
housing.
Hey, we didn't ask her.
But
Ooh,
she
but
was-
they
she was-
were-
I just think in
They were
Korea
there
for
for
my whole life.
Like I said, you went to like
Spain.
and
Spain?
then
Yeah, you said you're gonna catch up on those.
Yeah, I just lived in Spain for five like.
Yeah.
like you know
And
where you do
there
it.
are weird differences.
Yeah, so there are lots of fraud, like 집산,
전제 like this.
A lot of scams.
lot of scams,
Yeah.
So at the first time, I was so nervous to get into touch with them, and there's an application Idealista, so that I can get the job like the same application 집밥 in Korea. Yes, and I contact with the owners, but about 80% didn't answer to me because I live only five months. Yeah. And one time I made a contract. I almost made the contract, and I just signed up, and he just ghosted me.
Disappeared.
Yeah, disappeared, and then he just came out, and then he made another contract, so he cannot contract with me anymore. So I was so depressed at that time.
Isn't that illegal?
But I don't know. I don't know, but anyway, I found another place. So yeah, that's all. But the good benefit is very cheap, around 30만 원.
Why didn't you stay in like a dormitory or something?
Dormitory is for 1 year student.
Yeah, okay.
I think housing scams are pretty common in every country.
Yeah,
Even Korea
In
has.
Korea?
전세 사기.
Yeah.
I did very big, like right now I live in Noryangjin, but I found a house in Airbnb. And then, you know, I saw like, I liked the house in the pictures, and then, but I checked like schedule, it wasn't like booked out. So I asked the teacher, like, can I just live there, but for rent? And then I negotiated down, but you know, I had to be careful, like, because the guy, he wasn't the owner of the house, just like his son,
Oh.
you know.
So like he's the son of the owner.
So I had to like call the owner, then I went to other like Jimmy, like people who live in the house, and asked them to call the owner and check if the phone number is the same as her. So but yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, the housing thing, it's really, it's a headache. Like even if if you like rent out the house, it's a lot of paperwork. Even if you're the renter, there's a paperwork. There's like so much paperwork. If you like anything related to housing.
Yeah. But anyway, so then this is like our like first step into Korea. But then now you let's say like the integration. It starts the actual integration, like emotionally, but also socially. Like finding friends, for example, I found a bit difficult in Korea. Like at first, now in university year, but before when I first came in, I didn't know anyone. Like how did you guys do that? Like,
Well, first, how best to describe this? This was near a decade ago, understand, but it was a bit of a, sure. I was a bit of a spitfire, so I thought maybe I should stand out. It was hindsight, it was the worst idea ever, but I did star in a musical when I
So, can you sing?
No.
Oh.
No, it remains until now. If I sing now, all your hearts will curl up and die. It's that bad. But still, I tried to participate in a musical, and from there I managed to like socialize with all my fellow actors and stuff, and that's how I met one of my first friends. Though the fact that I was playing as a transgender guy.
Oh no! Seriously?
Yeah, I dressed up as a lady who thought we transgender.
did you already have like long hair then too?
No, I had to wear a pink wig, but they did say I wore makeup pretty good though.
Do you have pictures?
I used to.
Do you have a picture?
I think I took a selfie once because I couldn't believe myself.
Okay. So,
Just keep it for yourself.
Like,
We will ask you to show them to us, but keep it for
My own profile pic alone makes people cry.
I have a question.
Yeah. Far away.
Wait, which iPhone existed at that time?
Oh no, I was using one of the
Like which iPhone was out at the time?
what generation?
Oh.
iPhone 5.
Okay.
4G?
Okay, so if we're going by Samsung Galaxy counts, I think I was using 5.
Like
S5?
Yeah.
I was middle school then.
S5, I was middle school too.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a phone was.
Figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
So like musical.
Yeah, musical, school music.
Some activities, like outside activities. How about Alex? How did you first make friends?
Like in the beginning, like for me, it always was sports. So I went to first thing I did is I went to jiu-jitsu, 체육관, jiu-jitsu gym. But then no, it was cool. I liked it a lot. But it was like pretty it was in Namyangju. So like it was just like pretty Korean. I was the only foreigner, and there were older guys-ish and the kids.
So did you end up making friends? Like
Yeah.
around your age or?
No, it's difficult to say, but we went drinking together and stuff like that after.
Like gym bros.
Right.
Gym bros.
Yeah, you know, and then like they like invited me to their house too and stuff, and we drank there. And then we like movie together, but besides that, we never hang out like it always was related
you weren't able
around
to make
sports.
friend.
Right? Yeah, and then yeah, that was that. And then I found this thing called, you guys know forom?
No, I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
It's like a hagwon, but where Koreans learn English.
Ah.
But it's like you just sit and like talk
It's
like
like a
this.
language exchange
Yeah.
thingy.
But it's very cheap compared to like a real hagwon. But then as a foreigner, you get to go there for free.
Yeah.
So, but then again, it was a similar thing. I was pretty young. They were like all having jobs and stuff, and like it just doesn't match me. But yeah, I got to meet a lot of people. And then hiking, I enjoyed by myself. But, and then I met a bunch of harabodis who could speak a little bit of German, like guten Tag. Yeah.
Oh, it's tall.
So when did you actually make friends?
Like
It's up to here, it's not friend, right?
No,
It's just people
No,
you know.
but yeah, I was always very busy. I went to church like 4 times a week, and then
Wow.
I had my roommates, my girlfriend. So yeah, I was pretty busy.
So you met your girlfriend like before you came to Korea, or like the first time you came to
The first time.
What a Casanova. No offense.
Yeah, so true. It was like a 연합 동아리 for salsa and bachata.
Salsa bachata?
Yeah, salsa and bachata dance. But it was a 연합 동아리, so like a combined club for university students. So there, I actually met a lot of like younger people. But again, not that at that time, yeah, it was quite a culture difference. I would say, like, I didn't become close with it. But to be fair, my Korean wasn't good at that time, and none of them spoke English really, except my girlfriend. So, oh, hey, you're good. No, I approached her first.
Okay. How about Andres? What?
I think that's one.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, Dante.
Okay, your turn.
So like I was in elementary school when I
It's so different. Okay.
Did he make you range in school today?
so oh yeah, this was like weird. So the first time I was in class, like the teacher she asked a question, and like in America, like everyone raised their hand. Like so I was the only person who would like actually answer like every question. Like nobody else was raising their hand in like the entire class of 30 people. So like are these kids brain dead? But I later learned that like it was normal to not answer the question. Like, I still don't understand like not replying to the questions the teacher asked. So like I didn't really have like that many friends. Like I had like one friend in like my entire elementary school year. Like we're still friends.
Your school life was okay, right?
Oh yeah, I was like
Did you feel lonely or anything?
No.
Just with one friend?
Well, so I had like friends at my like various academies, like 학원 친구, and schools like so my life is fuck you, I'm doing my own thing,
Okay.
and like I didn't really care about like what anybody else thought, and so like that's just like how I lived for my elementary school, and then I had like 5 friends in middle school. And
Oh, it's gradually going up, the number. Oh.
yeah. So it like increased like exponentially. It was like this exponential curve. And so like the number of friends, like I had a lot more friends at academies than I had at school, because like at school they're all idiots, and at the academies like they're not idiots, so like I can talk to them.
Okay. I think I was the one who was at school. And most of us.
Yeah.
What about college?
College?
Are we the only one that you have?
He's doing the student council.
Are we honest to the record?
No, not by a long shot.
Thank you.
I thought you were the president. I know.
The
Vice president.
Vice president of the student council.
I'm a member of the student council, like not the vice president. I'm the vice president of the Korean Medical Association of Entrepreneurship.
Okay, that's all.
Yes, I have friends at school. Yes, I have friends at school. Yes.
Okay, so now you
I spent a lot more time at academies than I did at school, so like
Makes
it's-
sense, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really straight on.
Did I scare you?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have like friends. I think the first time I came to Korea, because like the first year kind of, I went to well, the job. I had the job, but in the job I didn't have like any friends because everyone was like older than me, like way older than me. They were all 30 or older. But I used to have tennis classes, so I met some people there, but they were all older. I don't know why. But like I think there's a thing in Korea that it's like very difficult to make friends because they're all like kind of cold.
They already built their own social circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has not much to do with Korea, but like as you grow up, like this is what I realized. Like the only real like friends you make is like in school. Like after school, it's difficult to make friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
맞아, 인정.
I still,
Like
I don't think I have a best friend in Korea still.
yeah, no.
My best friend is
because
still from high
everybody's
school.
busy with doing stuff, and then you know, like friendship is mostly like doing like stupid stuff together. Like, that's, that's mostly like what makes friendship like strong or good friendship. But in real life, you don't have that. And,
I think like the best friend is like the one you can run from the cops together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's also wrong.
If you say so.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah.
I mean, like yeah, your company.
Anyways, I didn't have like, as you said, like any friends because everyone was older than me until I like got to university and met some people like Alex and you guys do. But
Aw,
apart
so
from that, I never met someone my age or below my age. So yeah, it was.
But I keep telling you, you should try like a club or something. You know, like jujitsu, like university
Ah,
club,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, but it's not something like.
동아리.
Yeah.
Kendo's.
Yeah, no, I saw that when I was doing the judo I was in the judo club here in university. I also saw the kundo.
Yeah.
But
It's like 의혈권.
I don't know. Like, in Korean they call it heidong kundo. It's like Korean traditional soccer.
Ah.
No, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's like I think it's like people who watch like animes and then they're like, oh, like, you know.
Do you have any like 취미 that you
Yeah, that's what. Like I used to play soccer or football back in Argentina, but here I didn't want to because like
Yeah.
social difference and everything. So I started to do stuff that I can do by myself. Like for example, go play like tennis, go to the gym, or I don't know, study. But yeah, but
So he said that he wants to make friends,
I
but
got-
he's not doing anything
Yeah, that's
practical to make
I got so used to being alone that I just pogi somehow.
You gave up?
Yeah, I gave up.
So sad. So sad.
Yeah, no, like
It's not sad. It's
It's
just.
okay, Andres, you have us now.
no, but like I can like relate because in the beginning was for me like that too. But then
How about doing hockey?
What's that?
Oh, like various
Council,
academic
Oh,
societies.
Yes, that's why it's boring. Like investing academic, like.
Oh yes,
No, I
investing.
don't
Yeah,
like
yeah. Oh, you don't like investing.
First thing on how your greatest feeling.
Well, but like you say, finance 6'5".
Let's talk about it later.
What were you saying?
I have no idea.
no, like this is like another thing I realized, but like if you like this also because I live alone, but if you live like with your family or something, like you have always like a minimum of social interaction every day. But for me,
I
like
don't think so. Okay.
Way to shut down.
no, but like for me right now, I live alone. Then I go to school mostly like it's like I have mostly morning classes with you, right? So we sit there in the morning like tired, and then I go to the hot one. But like it's like the reason why social interaction is important is not just like friends and everything like healthy, but also like to keep your like behavior in check or your thoughts or if you spend too much time yourself, you start becoming weird.
Yeah, you start
And then-
you go a little crazy.
Yeah,
You-
no,
you
because
become very introverted.
we're not introverted, but
I became introverted.
okay, maybe you.
How about you then?
No, exactly. That's like the thing. Like sometimes I'm like I spend too much time alone at home, and then usually I would like my brother hang out with me or say something, or my somebody, my mom would complain about me not cleaning up my room. So now I'm sitting alone, like it's just quiet.
Yeah.
And then but then like I said, it's like, is what I'm thinking correct, or like there's like double checking on your behavior, on your thoughts, and that's something. And then you get like understood, and you get used to it.
Yeah, but if you're with like yourself for an extended period of time, like you kind of go into like weird places in your head, and it's like a bit hard to get back out.
Yeah.
Is that 자기소개?
What?
Self-introduction?
No, I would call it a more of a general introduction.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
No, but for example, my girlfriend is pretty good. Like in that case, she keeps me alive.
She keeps you alive.
Keeps you on your toes.
She's like, that was too big. Yeah. So then.
So it's my. Can I speak?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was waiting for
You
my
have to
turn
take
because I didn't want to interrupt.
Yes.
But
Very nicely.
you guys might not recognize, but I was a church girl kind of thing. Or not until high school.
I don't see it.
So the first year I
I'm so sorry, but I can't
so
see
the
it.
first year I came, where men what?
What's a church girl?
Huh?
Like every Sunday, you're
Church girl.
crying,
Gosh.
you go to church.
I had religion, Christian. I was a Christian girl, and I was quite into kind of
You go.
You were
I-
quite an
I-
introverted.
no. I was socializing with church people most of the time.
교회 오빠.
So that's
Yeah,
why so that's why smoking, drinking.
Yeah, that's not a good
Like
thing.
smoking hookah is bad.
Yeah. So that's on a